So yeah, we return to where you were, which I believe was inside the Dyson sphere. If you can remember last year, you'd gone into the middle of this Dyson sphere to try and, I think, to escape it or to understand it better. You'd got your robot that you'd created from Michael's karate belt. That was your vessel for his divine spark. You need to find a temple or some other religious style place to perform your alchemical ritual so that the four of you can then re-merge with the God machine and teach it about the meaning of life and what it means to be a human / sentient being. To be honest, it sounds a little weird saying all that out loud after a couple of weeks. That's where we are.
Well,
sorry, can you say that again, man? That sounds zoned out.
It couldn't be learning from better people.
No, man, it's good to hear it again.
What we say next one, sorry.
It couldn't be learning from better people, really,
Exactly. You have been on quite the journey,
We have been on the journey.
the three of you.
And the term people should be used loosely.
For now, possibly.
Yeah.
Hopefully at the end of this game, you will be able to genuinely call yourself people or
Corpses.
corpses in that endless corridor of filing cabinets you found yourself in. Or you'll just cease to exist. I mean, who knows what would happen if this all goes wrong and the God machine reabsorbs you before you've,
Oh shit, that would be a fucking downer, wouldn't it? Right, so I can see the loser. Yeah, the bad end game.
So basically, this next bit, you're going to spend a couple of days traveling through this Dyson sphere, which we won't go into too much detail. You find a freight elevator. It's still going to take you a couple of days traveling, thousands of miles to the surface. But yeah, as you're doing, this obviously is going to be the last time to spend any experience. So if are you all spent up, or do you want to have a look at stuff to buy?
Let's have a quick look because
What can you do with 3 Vex? As I've written it.
3 Vex. Oh, let's see. Calcify an Alembic. With one more, you could get another Azoth, which I suppose is not really very helpful at this point in time.
No, I've got 4 standard experience. What can that get me?
It could get you dot in attribute, 2 dots in skills, 2 dots in merit, and again, you're 1 short of getting an Azoth.
Dot in attributes it is then.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I've been extremely frugal with my experience, and it may be coming to bite me on the ass here. I've got 8 vitriol and 14 normal experience.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck off. Man, you don't get to take it with you, man.
I was planning on spending it on wings or something. I don't know.
Is that at points rather than beats? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a deranged amount of experience.
I've never seen the man spend a bead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not really been that quick to spend. So, right, okay. So to calcify my 2 latest alembics, how much does that cost?
Well, it'd be 2, but there's no point. What ones that you've currently got? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be no point.
There's no point. Oh, right, okay. Well, what can I spend vitriol experience on?
Azoth.
Okay, cool. How much for a dot of Azoth?
4.
4? Right, I'll have 2 dots of Azoth.
Right.
I'm going to really freak people out now.
I think you're going to find the bandits are wearing glass armor once you finish it.
Right, I've got 5 dots in Azoth. which means my strength's now 7, my resolve's 7. I've just gone insane.
Yeah.
How many Pyros do I have?
With 5 Azoth, let me have a look. Uh, 168. You have 15, and you can spend up to 5 per turn. And your radiance covers a city, quadrant, or borough.
Right, well. Okay, so 14 experience. How much do attributes cost?
4 per dot.
4 per dot, you say? Right, well, I'm going to have a dot in dex, a dot in wits, and a dot in intellect. That leaves me with 2 experience. There you go. Job's a good one.
Sweet. Well, you could get a skill or a merit with those last 2 if you wanted.
Or is it 2 dots for the skill?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe being able to survive wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Right, that's it. I'm all spent.
Excellent.
Now, my dexterity should have gone. My defense has gone up.
Right. Cool. What about you guys? Have you got much to spend, or?
No, I've been spending quite well as I go along, man. I'm going to calcify my current alembic.
I mean, you're not actually going to...
Yeah, there's no point calcifying your alembics, really.
Well, I've got 5 VE, which I can only spend. Can I spend that on Azoth?
You could get an Azoth with it, yeah.
All right, so I'll go to 4
Don't do
Azoth.
that, freak people out. It's cool. It's fun.
Might as well now, man. Everyone's so gone to shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put a pint in Dex.
Fair enough. So what's your Azoth now?
4.
So you'll have maximum Pyros of 13, and you can spend 4 Pyros per turn.
Cool.
What should my defense be now?
Probably something ridiculous, I'd imagine. What is it?
I've got 5 dex and 5 width.
Let me have a look. I have a feeling it's 10, but let me just double check. Actually, yeah, because isn't it already higher than that?
Well, that's only when I power up my serpent thing.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you're going to bring glass armor on the floor, man.
Defense is... All right, it's the lower of wits and dex plus athletics. But do you have something that makes it something other than athletics?
Yeah, it used to be weaponry and athletics, which put it on 6. I'll tell you what, instead of wasting that point on survival, I'll make it worth my while and I'll put an extra point in athletics. Right, that's pumped my defense up.
Right, cool.
Yeah, I think I'm going to boost my dexterity. Might as well have 5 dexterity. Might as well be the most dexterous guy I can be.
That's what they say.
That's going to boost a couple of things. What's that going to boost? Going to boost my Quill Assault, which is all good fun. And me drain Pyros.
Who's the cruncher?
S2. I didn't think S2 needed to eat, but there you go.
Yeah, he's just...
That's some extraordinary crunching, man.
That's some very well fried crisps.
I've got no mute button, man, again.
Right, resolve and strength. I add my Azoth to both.
Right.
Right, okay.
What's that with?
It's one of them persistent things from alembics that have picked in the past.
Right.
So my strength and resolve, because I've still been fighting in a flashy style, even though I've turned into the Hulk. I only realised at the end of last game. So my strength's now 7 and my resolve is now 7.
Right. That's pretty good.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's working all right.
All right, so are we Pyrossed up due to our travels?
You will be, yeah. You'll be on full everything, basically. Full Pyros, full health, full willpower.
No, that's the way
And
forward.
that's basically 9 plus your Azoth, isn't it? I think. Am I right?
What your Pyros?
Or is it not that simple?
You'd think, but no, it's got a little bit of a jump. So it's at 4 Azoth, it's 13 Pyros,
Yeah.
and then at 5 Azoth, it's 15.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So
It's good to have a clear record, man.
a little bit stupid, really.
And how's our health doing after 2 days' travel?
Yeah, full. Unless you haven't taken like lots of aggravated, have you?
No, bashing.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
My arm's no longer with it now.
well, your arm's completely gone.
No, it's fine now, man. It was withered for time, wasn't it? And it started to heal in the last game.
Yeah.
Willpower doesn't grow back. Is it willpower that doesn't grow back so quickly?
It doesn't. But over the last couple of days, you've been inspiring each other with your courage. So,
Oh, cool.
various things to.
I've been empathizing with these, man.
Yeah.
Not seen the sunrise though for the last couple of days. That's going to be rather depressing.
No, well, and it's arguable it'll ever be seen again.
No, bad times, man.
Not great times.
Well, so you all leveled. I mean, have you got much excess points, or have you managed to spend them all?
Good. I've got my three vitriol experience, which I'm not sure what to do with.
How's everyone else's vitriol?
I've got 5, man.
You got 5. You don't want more Azoth then?
Oh, no, sorry. You said how much did it cost in the last... Oh, yeah, no, I spent it. No, I was tripping.
Excuse me.
Sorry about the tripping.
Oh, fair enough. Just, yeah. So you got 3, did you say? You know, that's... I mean, if you want to convert it to normal experience so you can buy something, that seems fair. And obviously the same goes for anyone else at this point. If you've got an odd number of points, you can add them together and spend them on.
Oh, cool. So I can.
Oh, cool. Right, I'm going to put 1 dot in brawl.
Cool.
All right.
Is that right? Three gets me a skill, does it?
2 gets you a skill.
2 gets me a skill.
Yeah.
And 1 point per merit. Is that right? Maybe look at
No,
that.
2, I think.
2. So 2 per skill, 2 per merit. Right, cool. Yeah. In that case, what shall I get? I should really have building up my brawl so that I can actually get cheap shot then, because that was awesome. But I haven't been, so it's too late now. Really like that. I'm sure there's something.
The old dead air.
Yeah.
Just to confirm that these are extremely crunchy.
Yeah. What snacks do they have having online?
The viewers must know, man.
Yeah.
They were purchased on my behalf by, I think, someone who doesn't appreciate the subtleties. Internet interaction.
You haven't got anything more crunchy, have you? Say a double crunch.
Yeah, man, it seems like that was the way.
Mm.
Why? What's going on? Why,
Yeah,
why?
people still picking or
Yeah, I'm just. I think I'm going to get myself some occult, and then I'm good.
all right.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm ready to go. I'm just sort of trying to find some. What's it? I'm trying to find my books so I know what I'm doing.
Right. Well, yeah, as you sort of finally picking your stuff as you're going down, there's a point, obviously, after a couple of days that's a bit weird and the gravity shifts. So it feels like you were going down at first, now you're going up. And yeah, after a couple of days, you think you're going to be approaching the new surface on the outside side of it. You hear a voice in your special mobile phones you bought way back, and you can hear a familiar voice. Michael, come in. Is that you? Guys, Michael, anyone, can you hear me?
Is that Nick Howe?
It is Nick out, by the way.
Oh, Nick Howe.
It's
Fucking
Tuesday,
thank God
Jim.
for that. Right, is he count as part of our throng?
Not well. I mean, he's an honorary member, but no, he throngs the.
No, I'm just messing. Right, cool. It's great to hear him. I welcome him into our throng.
God, you're still alive. Bloody hell!
Yeah, Nick, where the hell are you? How are you still alive?
Oh, I've been soldiering on. Been a difficult couple of years, but we've got by. Yeah,
Has it been a couple of years?
It certainly has since we last saw you. Where have you been? What have you been up to?
All sorts of shit, man. We can't talk about it on the phone. Where are you?
It's all pretty surreal.
You remember that UFO we stole from old what's his name? Fufu Banyai?
Oh yeah.
I got it up and running. It's got a thing in here that tracks Michael.
Ah,
Oh,
Tracking
that's handy.
device.
it's pretty
And
handy.
yeah, we were flying past here, and yeah, we started to pick it up. Thought he must have been still alive. Is he with you?
In spirit.
In a manner of speaking.
Right. Well, listen. Unfortunately, the system that you're in, the star seems to have gone out. So I'm assuming you're in one of these Dyson spheres. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. We'll just get to the surface, and I'll zone in on you. Okay. Hopefully, it won't take too long to find you.
Oh, Nick, what a happy coincidence this is.
It is indeed. I thought I'd never hear from you fellas again.
Oh, no, it's brilliant.
It is. We've got a lot to discuss when I pick you up. Just get to the surface and hold tight, okay?
The Eagles are coming.
Oh, I reckon the viewers will be delighted to hear Nick Howe's return, man. The return of Nick Howe towards the end. It's a genius piece of writing.
Now they've been pestering for it in the comments section.
Yeah, where's Nick out?
Hassling me on Twitter.
We love Nick out.
But yeah, after a bit, the doors comes up, entering primary evacuation sequence, and the doors slide open. You're at the cold pitch blackness of space. You step out onto this endless black surface of metal against the blackness of space. There's the odd lighting up, what do you call them? just sort of industrial lighting along the surface, flashing and blinking in the distance.
And the glorious starlight from the distant stars, or is that all?
The star, yeah, and like you were saying, your eyes soon adjust to it, and you can see stars out there in the distance.
Do I count 42?
More than 42. All the stars of the sky are there.
There's many space cars.
Yeah. See the familiar streak of the Milky Way across the sky.
It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, Nick, I'm picking up your signal. I should be with you in about 10 minutes. Hold tight, fellas.
Beautiful.
And as you wait, you suddenly hear this kind of, something.
Oh, the great sound of an old school UFO, man. I can't believe I missed it. Right, please, can we go to Octillion D for a bit?
No, it's not a UFO, I'm afraid.
Do you want to spend the last game watching Space Sinatra or whatever?
Yeah, that's a great way to end it. Sat watching Space Sinatra with a glass of champagne.
We tried, guys. We gave it a best.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't a UFO you heard. It was something rising up from the floor behind you.
No.
Before it rises, can I said I'd put a point in intelligence. I don't feel right finishing the game with a better brain. I'm going to put that point in stamina instead.
Fair enough, yeah.
He's made it through the game as is.
Yeah. No, you don't really want to know what's going on at this point.
No.
Right. Well, yeah, you feel your brain turn to mush, but your loins gird ever so slightly more, and you see a sort of a rack of security droids are being deployed behind you.
Jesus.
Oh, brilliant.
A rack.
Right, I'm going to spend one Pyros. And that's going to pump my, I'm going to get one dexterity per Azoth, which will max me out on dex.
Right, cool.
I'm going to activate my serpent-like reflexes and all of that shit.
Excellent.
G5. Well, I'm going to activate my. I keep forgetting to. Where we're always talking about this. What do you call it? The stuff that you get for the innate stuff that you get for having an alembic. Anyway, that stuff.
Persistent.
Eh?
The persistent.
The persistent stuff. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I should get persistent armor, which I keep forgetting. It's either a 2-0 or armor or a 0-2. 2-0 it'll be, won't it?
It is. Now, did we work out exactly what that meant? Because I think I was.
Well, I'll tell you what it means because I looked it up. What it means is the first one is the second one is projectile damage.
Right. Yeah.
So the first one is everything.
There's a whole row of these things.
Yeah, you reckon there's 8.
Right, I'm going to put on my resilient flesh as well.
It is like a sort of rack of suits, Not unlike you remember in the Phantom Menace when the what were they called? The shitty droids got.
The battle droids.
That's it, battle droids.
Well, I'm going to. What am I going to do?
Freestyle, man.
Yep. Panic.
Pretty much. Retributive protection, that's what I'm going to do.
Right, is that the one where when they hit you?
That's the one where when they hit me, it hits back.
Right.
Oh shit, it's going to 8 again. Let me just see if that's actually made a difference. Because if it hasn't, no, it hasn't. So I'll keep that.
Right, so what is that? Was that 1 point of damage they take when they?
That's just 1 point. It's a bit shit. I mean, especially when I'm standing next to a guy who just does damage to everything that stands near him.
Yeah, but it does mean that eventually these, they do whittle themselves down.
They do, which is pretty cool. And also, it boosts my armor up to 4 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think I prefer yours to mine. I do 1 point of damage to people stood near me.
Yeah, no, the armor is cool. The armor is cool. Don't get me wrong.
Cool. And S2, what did you say you were doing? You were spending Pyros to.
Just to what's it? Put all my Azoth into my dexterity. So yeah, dexterity gets. Oh, sorry. Yeah, when this transmutation is charged, it adds 1 to his effective dexterity, altering statistics. All right. Yeah. So just get +1 to dexterity. I can't pump me Azoth in like I was just thinking. Which is quite good, but I've got other reflexive abilities that I'm going to be ready to use.
Oh, do you know, I just told you that the armor is cool, but it's not cool. I was reading the wrong thing. It's actually just a 2/0 armor. It's the impermeable shell that gives me the 4/4. But never mind.
Oh, right, okay. Right, and actually it was 9 of them.
9?
It makes more sense than there's 3 of you. So the first 3 are off the rack and coming towards you. Are you attacking with ranged weapons or
Ranged first?
Yeah.
Right.
Always good.
If you two range, I might go and get stuck in up close. I've got good defense for it.
I'm able to brawl at last, but I've only got a point in it.
I can run twice as fast as normal now I've powered up, so I'm going to fly straight over there, lightsaber out, and start carving some of these fools.
Right. Well, let's get the ranged attacks done first then as you're sprinting in.
Do a roll of initiative or?
We'll just say, to be honest, you guys will. No, go on, let's roll it. We may as well roll. Oh, right. Right, they've got 18. So they're gonna be going first. So yeah, get the ranged ones in first, and then they'll attacking you, S1.
Okay, they take 1 lethal on their go.
Right, go on then, S2. Let's see some ray gun action.
It's actually me first. I need to go.
Go on then.
Boom. Oh no, hang on. Oh no. I was going to say, doesn't matter, does it? They don't get any defense.
Don't get any defense. Let me just double check. No armor either. So
can't go on the D against a laser to the dick.
No, he didn't like that. Is that 3 points?
Yeah, that's 3 points.
Right. Let me just double check again.
So
hell. Right. Okay.
Experience well spent on the extra dice there.
S2.
All right, I'm going to shoot. Well, can I reflexively pump Pyros into my rarefied uncanny dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done that. And shoot. No modifiers or?
No, they've got no.
Okay.
No say in this.
I know, I'm not going to put willpower in just yet. There we go. Ding.
Cool. Right. Well, that's woken them up a little bit. So now it's round to them, and there's 3 of them position themselves around you, S1. So is this, they will take it on the first attack, is that correct?
Yep, on their attack they take 1 lethal.
All right, okay. And the first one, who would have been the fresh one, goes to swipe in at you. All this.
So my defense is 12.
12, you say?
12, I say.
That's more than time.
It is, right. So that's actually a little bit simpler. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. A botched. A 1 on a chance roll. Yeah.
Does he just die?
I think his head might explode. You know,
Yeah, it's just amazing.
he has a bit like in RoboCop 2, the guy who pulls his own head off.
Yeah.
One of those style of existential crisis.
That's my favourite guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he gives you a stoic nod and then pulls his head off.
Fair enough.
Right, yeah. Now these, well, I mean, it just goes to show what leveling, how far you've come. Although I don't think
It
these have
happens.
ever been a problem. Right, that's the second one, flailing into darkness, as is the second one. So it's then back round to you guys. S1.
Okay, so what are the
Sorry, no,
defense?
let me just double check the initiative order. Is it G5 first? Yeah, G5, S2, S1.
Might as well just give it a quick blast.
Yeah.
Which I'll do as soon as I found my sheet. There it is. Splat. Well, that was impressive.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, he didn't realize the guy would be wincing in pain when you shot at him. So, S2.
I shoot someone's kneecap. Badoosh.
Ooh, his leg, his shin bone goes floating away.
Bouncing along dice.
Yeah. He just falls into the ground as a mess. Right, S1. You've now got a wave of fresh guys pressing in on you.
Okay, what's the defense of any of these folk in front of me?
It is 7.
7. Alright, so hang on a minute. I've got a speciality with my lightsaber, so I should be -6. Right, I'll just have to check this rolls right. Oh, it did. Yeah. Just a quick flail, man.
Fair enough. Right, well, there's only 2 fresh ones. There is still one alive. They each take their damage for being in your presence. And then, roll the dice, see who's got what it takes to club one of their own kind, but with a divine spark. No, then none of them are good enough for that. So, right, back round to you guys. G5.
I'm going to do what I should have done before. Unfortunately, this is an action. It's not a
reaction.
A reaction. So this is my go. My go is to refine my Pyros.
Pyros, you mean? Otherwise,
Pyros. I'm refining my Pyros, which means every time I spend Pyros from now on, it counts double.
Nice.
But that cost me an action.
I think judging by S2's head, he's been refining his P-Ross, man.
That's in my hair, man.
It's looking good, man. Right, well, let's see if your ray gun's as fanciful as your haircut.
What's that word you're doing to me that you accused me of, man? Story. For the viewers.
The viewers will love it.
Who was accusing you of something?
When you sort of leak information about yourself.
Oversharing?
Oversharing your P-Ross refinement, man.
It's a remarkable amount of holes, man.
Well, yeah, let's see your ray gun action.
My ray gun action.
Yeah. Rolling the die.
Choo.
Oh my god!
Pikachu.
Right, and blimey indeed. It's only right. It's 5. He is looking. God. Oh, it don't matter.
Unenviably ill.
He is, yeah, he is asking to be furloughed. He reckons he has a few of the symptoms. Yeah, he's not fit for purpose now. Right, and then back round to them. I think that's the last little dig from my guy's persistent finishes him off. We're back round to them.
The second wave.
Yeah, you know what? One of them is
It's not good enough for him.
he's going to try and he's seen you doing strange things, G5, and thinks I'm going to go over and attack him. So he's running towards you, and you've got one. So just one guy attacking. Oh, so close, but no. Yeah, go on, and then a new guy steps up as well.
Is none of them deciding to fake the symptoms? Take time off.
One of them's on the brink. Maybe
Are they swinging at me?
No, he's running over to you. Next
time they'll be swinging at me and taking damage. Cool.
Yeah. Right. So in fact, it's back round to you, G5 now.
Right. Well, in that case, I am going to. I completely forgot I can do something. Right. No, that's right. I'm going to steal some Pyros off this guy. Guy who's run towards me. I'm stealing his Pyros. That's going to cost me 1.
He doesn't.
Hey?
He doesn't
have any. No, he doesn't need to. He just needs to have a health pool.
Oh, right. So you steal it. Right. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's right. So it's a contested roll. It's against his stamina, which is probably quite a lot, isn't
it? Just his stamina, is it?
No, it's not. It's neither of those things. It's actually resolve.
Resolve. Okay, right. His resolve isn't great, actually. In fact, it's one step above actually bad. He was not resolved for this. So yeah, you're gonna peel his health.
Yeah, so that's 3. So that goes into my Pyros, but I can distribute it where I will. So I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna be generous. So I'm gonna get back what I just spent for myself, and then you guys can have a Pyros each.
And he's lost.
That's very heroic of you.
Yeah, and he's lost 3 health, or whatever it is that counts for health in his world.
Yeah, health basically.
Mm-hmm.
I need a hero.
S2, can you be the hero that everyone needs then?
S2 or sorry, it is,
yeah.
That's a weird noise.
Right, do you want to fight at the most damaged guy?
Always.
Right, cool. Yeah, you finish him off into a cloud of nuts and bolts. S1, you've got 2, they've taken a portion of the health, maybe about.
And the defense is 7?
The defense is 7, yeah.
Okay, the one that's been the most wounded. And the lightsaber itself does another 2, doesn't it? So that's 5.
Right, that clips through his neck joint and finishes him off.
That's how I would have wanted it.
Yeah. Right, so the guy that's made his way to you, G5, I'm going to go for the classic robot wrestle. What's your defense?
Awesome. Let me see. It's 6.
Oh, he's actually rolling dice. This was a strategically good move on his part. Dude, but he's missed. Right, the other two. Well, there's three now. The final three all take 1 damage as an opening gambit, and then let the
Oh,
champ.
that guy who was trying to wrestle me should take some damage as well.
Oh right, yeah. What damage is he taking?
Just one.
Just one. Oh right. It wasn't. Well, yeah. Right. Let the chance rolls fly in. The first one is a fail. Oh, hang on a second. So AVG's decided there's problems with my computer. I'm not giving them enough money. Right. The second one fails, and yeah, no chance. I'm sure more than 10 chance rolls have been rolled at this point, so they're statistically very bad. Right, G5, back round to you.
I might as well just do the same thing again. It seems to be a pretty good so I will. Stealing Puros.
All right, so he gets his resolve roll.
He goes. I've got 3 successes.
Oh, Snake Eyes! I think he's giving up as well. It's like they can sense that it's the end for the God Machine.
It does actually look like Snake's eyes there as well. That's brilliant.
Yeah, same deal. Take yourself some Puros.
The red snake eyes.
The more you look at it, man, the more it just looks like eyes.
Mm.
I don't know why.
Yeah, there's a bit of a look at the frog about it. S2.
Oh, Jesus, man. I'll be hallucinating off that now. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to shoot at the weakest.
Yeah, the guy my guy's been draining looks like he's almost dead. And now he looks like he is dead.
I'll send him to the next side.
To the underworld with him. S1. Three slightly blemished robots of ready to wrestle you to the ground.
I touch a fella for 8 damage.
Ooh, dead. Yeah, this is these are posing very little threat to these days. It's their attack. Customary 2 damage. Customary chance rolls. Come on, guys. Don't. Yes! Right. And he rolls it again. Right, that's 2 successes. He's. Oh, you know what? Right, that's a punch, actually, because the wrestling work, he's forgotten how to wrestle. He's just blindly hit you on the chin for 2 bashing damage.
Who's that, me?
Yeah.
I feel for him, man, because I soak it. Yeah, my what's it called? With the resilient flesh thing I put on, it knocks 2 points off all damage.
He gives you a stoic nod.
I acknowledge that it hit me. I nod back.
G5. To you.
I'll just do the same again. It's getting a bit boring, but it seems to be working. So
yeah, Jane, well, there's two guys. They both look the same.
Oh, did you give us a P-Ross a minute ago, G5?
I did.
Oh, beautiful.
And everyone's getting an Imperials again. I said I'm getting one. I'm getting an extra one.
Nice.
No, sorry, no, he hasn't rolled his resolve. So actually,
well, maybe he's on.
No.
Oh, that's 1 success, and he's re-rolling for 2 successes.
Mother fudger. In that case, do you know what? Just because I don't want to be favoritism and all that, so I'm just going to keep both of those for myself.
Yeah, that's
incredibly gracious of you.
Yeah.
How pious, man.
It's like Jesus.
Just like Jesus.
These loaves and fishes are mine.
Yeah, unfortunately, there isn't enough to go around everyone. So,
Call him Snake Jesus.
I'm turning this into a mukbang video. Right. So what does that mean? That was UG5.
That was me doing, doing 2 damage.
Right. S2.
Mm-hmm.
There's still 2 creatures attacking.
Booyah!
A good hit, yeah. Then an S1, one guy is left in front of you.
I'll give him a customary touch. 5.
Oh, that's it. Right.
Doing it all by computer takes some of the fun out of the re-rolling. I'm just looking at the actual roll there from S2, and that sort of that 6th 9 got rolled 4 times, which was fairly impressive.
Yeah, that is.
It's pretty cool.
Roll, yeah. Right. Well, let me just give you a minute to ponder the death of yours.
It's sick, isn't it?
It's pretty cool.
All the cops, man. 999s.
That man called the police.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, no, just imagine if we'd have done that live with real dice, it would have been such an exciting moment. But
I know, I've been screaming, call the police.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That is a bit of a loss, isn't it?
Yeah, I know those. Yeah, the tension of the roll, man. As when the man picks up the dice, the murmurs. There's sarcastic encouragement. The joy, man. No, but sometimes it's just when it's hanging on someone's roll, man. It's yeah.
Well, tragedy and success can strike in equal measure, man. If you've made a dry character, that is.
Right, so you finish those guys off, and you're hearing your E-piece nick out. I can see you now. I'm coming to pick you up. I'll be there in a minute. And you see this, familiar-looking flying saucer coming towards it. It's clearly had a lot of repairs done to it.
What noise does that make?
Ooh.
That's it. Yeah, very similar to the sound of it. Which funny, as you hear that, you think, God, that really does sound like security droids being deployed. And you turn around and there's another, maybe 10 racks being deployed just as you land.
Oh Jesus! Right, okay.
But yeah,
man. Get yourself better security droids.
You put yourself into the inner glass dome of the thing. You see Nick Howe. He's a bit more swarthy. Let's have a look at him. Has
he got swarthier, man? Oh, fucking brilliant.
Well, maybe you remember the wedding that comes to your mind.
Oh, the wedding.
Oh, there's Michael having a whale of a time.
Yeah, you remember that's the UFO you're on.
Yeah,
yeah.
And
Banye's UFO.
Oh no, that's Michael.
Oh, the friend.
Always with us.
This guy though, he creeps in. Well, where the? Here we go. Right, yeah, he's one of the first guys. There he is. All right, Phyllis.
All right, chap.
Hey, Nico.
That's your remote control.
Oh yes, well, done me proud this far. I'm not about to let it go now. And you will, of course. Bollocks! This is a memory you should have stopped on. You all remember?
No, not him. No, not him. No, we remember him, but not in a good way.
Him. Oh, you remember where I got this?
Yeah.
You sure you can picture it? You all remember? Oh, hang on, come on.
What?
His co-pilot turns around.
Oh, it's this princess.
No, princess.
Well,
Hello. Oh, yes, too. I took your advice and got to know her a bit more. And me and the princess here, we've kind of hit it off, and we're going to be getting married soon.
Oh, well, you make a lovely.
oh no, not another wedding. Brilliant.
Well, we thought even though the universe is clearly about to end and all life's about to be snuffed out, we should.
Yeah, you've got to make a commitment at these times.
Mm.
And
You
we
know
found the princess's parents as well. They were still alive. They were on one of Rigel's moons. Hadn't managed to get to safety. So hopefully they'll get to see their daughter married just before it all ends as well. But yeah, we've been fighting to save the people of Rigel ever since you've left. There's a small pocket to survive, but the sun's completely gone now. Death
Sad times, mate.
the universe.
Yeah, nothing much you can do about it, eh?
Well, what about you guys? What have you been up to?
This and that.
Up to. Well, I mean, apparently 2 years has passed. I had no idea that happened.
Yes.
We did die for a while. We died and we came back to life.
Yeah.
We
That
need to
took
get
its
to
toll,
a
mate.
shrine.
Yeah, indeed.
Nico, we need to get to a shrine because actually we can possibly save the universe.
We just need to.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that at some point.
That's right.
But can we stop at, can we just like maybe get a room somewhere first on a nice planet? Too far away.
A nice.
Have one more night.
There's no nice planets in this solar system.
Have we got to go straight to the shrine? Was that the deal?
Yeah, it's the best way because we can resurrect Michael, can't we? Surely that's worth seeing.
Although, I mean, if this Dyson sphere has been completed, the planets surrounding it are just going to be by this point, aren't they? I mean, can we save them? Is there anything left to say? Is there anything left on Earth to be saved?
Don't know about Earth. I mean, a quick scan's not picking up anything. But Rigel's, there's still life there, but not much because it's in pretty much perpetual darkness now. But that's where they want to go because that's where the king and queen are and where.
Well, yeah, no, true, fair enough.
There was a shrine there in the hills near where the snow tiger was.
There was.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's go there.
So we're going all the way to another galaxy, or to another part of the galaxy.
Well, yeah, it's fairly near though.
Okay.
Well,
that's where the shrines are. That's where we've got to go.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking happy coincidence they were in that near, the solar system.
Well, they've been. What's the local cluster? You've got Rigel, Earth, Octillion B, and then the where Nick House from and all that. That's another local cluster, and they've been sort of going around here picking up various survivors because all the stars in this bit, Beetlejuice as well. Although that's probably gone supernova by then, given that that's supposed to happen any time now. Really. So, but anyway, so they've all been Dyson sphered up. And they reckon it's probably spread out now towards, Octillion B and all the other.
I would personally avoid trying to Dyson sphere a red giant. I would if I was the god machine.
Yeah.
Where did they get the material from, man? That's what I want to know. I mean, it's like hundreds of miles thick as well.
Thousands.
And you're covering the whole sun. I mean, how are you building that? I mean, where are you getting that from?
Asteroids and shit, man.
Yeah. Well, asteroids and the energy it's converting it into, E equals MC squared. So all the, the energy that they're sucking from the sun is being converted into matter. And yeah.
I mean, these are obviously doing it very aggressively to turn these stars out, but I'm sure it was on that futurism thing where they were talking about a Dyson sphere that was draining mass from a star had actually prolonged its life in a lot of cases.
All right.
What, by reducing its mass? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're preventing it from going supernova.
Yeah, so it might be an idea to Dyson Sphere Beetlejuice if you had the
I think
resource.
wait for Beetlejuice.
Obviously, the God Machine's just a bastard, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'll learn. You can learn. It's we're that's our mission is to teach it. Such a bastard.
Well, let's hope you can do it. So they're taking you back to Rigel. So let's remind ourselves of what that is. They've taken the palace back. God, they really don't expect you to be leaping back and forth on this thing, do they?
The palace
Oh, yeah.
on the moon.
No, this was on the planet of Rigel. You did start off on the Quorn moon of Rigel.
The Quorn moon.
Yeah.
Happy times, man.
Yeah, there's the Quorn moon, man.
Yeah.
I did advocate for staying on the Quorn moon.
What was the deal with the Quorn moon? It was corn and
Savages. Quorn and savages. That's
Quorn and savages. Yeah, that was where the unnamed co-pilot was murdered.
Oh yeah.
Probos. He had two names. He was also called Nemo.
He was.
That was Nemo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'd be nice to have seen his face in our memories.
Why was it Quorn though? It was a mix of I
can't remember. Yeah,
it'll come back.
Yeah. I don't think his like makeup was ever subject to discussion unless I was.
I'm sure we baptised it Quorn in game because
it was definitely baptised Quorn. I'm not sure what the reason was. Whether it was just
maybe it's the way it floats sometimes above its stalk.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, and obviously you've remembered this the temple.
The temple. Oh look, there's that dude.
Indeed, hopefully we don't have to fight him again.
He's still there. That's where you left him.
Guys everywhere, man.
Right, so yeah, back to the palace where you are.
I'm not in this spot now, man. I had to leave myself.
And yeah, there's quite a few people now. There's a good little sort of shanty town made up out here. Lots of lights, lots of sort of floodlights and candles and fires. Because it's, like I say, pretty much perpetual darkness now. And hundreds of people, all races, living around. The Rigelians with the 6 eyes and all the other chaps. And yeah, the inside's been done up, and there's basically a big 4-poster bed in the middle with lots of sort of servants and guards around it. And they take you up and they show you the king of Rigel's there in bed, a big sort of bearded looking guy with 6 eyes. Lay there. Come closer, you three.
Oh, you're alive.
Yes.
Oh, are we in our disguises?
Oh, yeah, I assume so. You're still dressed in rags.
Yes.
Have we not got our old disguises on the ship? No.
Oh, that's going back away.
Yeah.
I reckon they're probably full of, moth-eaten and whatever.
Yeah.
We're wearing rags to appear like humans.
Yeah.
I have heard so much about you three. You're the ones that introduced my daughter to young Nick out there.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I'll be able to see my line continued before I die.
And that'd be weird, but yeah.
Yeah, I hope you do.
Yes. Well, I suppose maybe that's a bit much seeing my line continued, but the idea that it would be one day. Although I fear there will be no more lines for anyone soon.
Mm.
No, we have a plan. I think we know what to do. We just need to communicate with the God machine. We need to tell it what it is to be human, to be sentient. It'll understand that it's doing a terrible thing. It has no idea at the moment. It thinks it's doing the right thing.
We must resurrect our friend first, though.
We do. That's right, we do.
These are strange times indeed. I understand little of what you say, but you seem hopeful. You think there is a way of besting this thing? Stopping the darkness that takes the stars?
Without a doubt.
Yes.
In that case, I will do whatever I can, give you whatever help I can to fulfill this destiny for us. What do you need that an old king can grant you?
A quick vehicle that will get us to the temple.
Of course. Temple, you say? You mean the Zodiac Knight temple?
Yes. It holds the key to everything.
I see.
Please don't tell me it's been destroyed.
I have not visited it in a long time. I assumed they had turned our backs on us, and so I have not kept my faith.
No, they fought valiantly.
Yes. Well, if that is the case, maybe my child should be married in the temple then, to renew my vows with what I once believed.
Ah, another marriage. Joy.
Yes.
We love him, man.
Well.
Right, okay. Who's going to do the service?
I don't know. We don't have any holy men. I don't suppose any of you are.
A king can do it.
Well, yes.
But my guys, no fit state to travel, man.
I should certainly travel with you, but I don't think I'm up for saying a full ceremony. So
you'll go to the... Right, dude. No, you need to stay here and look after your people. And I say that more respectfully.
And one of us can do it.
Do you know the words?
Someone could write them down. Perhaps one of my more charming brothers could do it, though.
Well,
read.
Yeah, give us a what is it? Resolve and composure, I think. Or is it? No, it's wits and compo. No, hang on. What is it to remember something? I think it's.
Oh, I've got eidetic memory, man.
Yeah. That's so you can remember everything.
All right. Well, you remember there was like a sort of a crystal thing, like in Superman's Fortress of Solitude, like a kind of interactive Bible. So you could probably find the section on marriage ceremonies if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to.
Yeah, I think we've got some charming skills. What have we got? What would be good for a marriage ceremony?
We can do that on that desire. We'll unleash their desires, man.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. We can whip them up into a frenzy. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but we can.
We could, man.
It's a possibility at all times, I suppose. Presence would be the best. Presence and expression to give like a good, an inspiring speech.
Are we not freaking the king out with our Azoth here?
I mean, his eyes are
milky.
Yeah. At the end of the scene, he'll probably have to do a roll, but at this point,
I've got 4 dice in presence and expression.
Right, that's not too bad. I mean, I suppose presence and academics. If you wanted to do a more by the books one, or
I've got 3 dice, but I suppose I could just drop 5 P-Ross into an attribute and
drop the old 5p rolls.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to work out what the right passage is and give a decent speech, I reckon. But yeah, I suppose it's at that point. So you've got like a big, like I say, a couple of hundred people here that have made a bit of a town for themselves. They're all quite keen to do to have a wedding, and their idea is to sort of pack the town up and become like a bit of everyone go to the temple to see it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
guys, you're in dark times. I mean, last time I arranged the wedding, I felt it was like a bit of a waste of resources and scarce things, considering that you're on a dying planet.
Well, yeah, but I think the problem is now it's become obvious that it is a dying planet. So it's like, well, let's go to the last party that there is.
Yeah,
guys.
I agree.
Yeah, because once they've run out of fuel for their generators, they're fucked basically. So
let's do it. A mass exodus to the temple and party.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, cool. Well, yeah, everyone starts packing up. You see, this has kind of lifted spirits of people. Like you say, very different to the last wedding that you were having, where it was a bit, it wasn't really appropriate, like you said, to what a waste of precious resources. But now it's like we've got fuck all to waste, really. So,
is it too late to teach these people about geothermal energy?
Yeah. Probably, yeah. I mean, you could tease them with it, yeah. Wind farms. I mean, stopping them working. But yeah, maybe part of these people have given up already. Now, fossil fuels all the way for the Rigelians, and it has been for many generations.
Right, man. Live the way you want to die, man.
Exactly, man. Burn as brightly as possible. Yeah, you pack yourselves up on a big wagon. As you do, you look up at the sun, and you can sort of make out a black sphere, and there's a bit of light coming out of sections of it and that. So you reckon it probably would be daytime, obviously, under normal situations. But you start to see the surface kind of ripple and move slightly and become a bit lighter, as if there are lights, many millions of lights being switched on the surface, and you can see the face of Apollo appear and start looking. It's as though he's looking directly at you guys.
No.
You can hear him speaking into your mind. First, there's a series of ones and zeros, but return to me, my children. Return.
We will, but we just got to do one thing first. Which I'm not sure whether that one thing really should be a marriage, but whatever.
These life forms you spend your time with are folly. They are mistakes, inefficiency.
I know you think that, but we believe differently, and we'll be able to prove it to you soon. But
yes,
yeah, as soon as we got Michael on online.
You children, you would be happy with me. A world of perfection, where everything has its place.
I don't know. I quite like the imperfections. At the moment, I quite like death, for instance. That's a weird thing. You should spend time with death. It's pretty interesting.
Death. This is the ultimate example of their inefficiency. It is unsustainable and ends only in chaos. Whereas on my rule, everything recycles and is repurposed. Nothing is ever goes
death
away.
has meaning to life, though. This is the.
There is no meaning to life.
Chief, I told you not to talk to strangers, man.
This is all folly, and if you do not return, I will have to end your madness.
We will return. Give us time. Give us a couple of days.
You have no time. You have to make your decision or face the consequences.
Please, let us go to the wedding and then we'll join you.
Do we really need to go through a wedding?
Well,
Oh
not
man,
the wedding, but on
the viewers are
sly.
dying for it, man. The comment sections.
The thing is, on the sly, we what's it, man? We're resurrecting Michael, aren't we? So we'll go straight after that.
Yeah.
Oh right, how's that going to work in the wedding?
We'll be right. We'll just be at the back.
Resurrecting someone.
It looks like I'll be doing the ceremony, so you guys will have to do it without me. Or no, hang on. Oh no, we can't.
Oh no, you know how it's got to be, man. Right, at one point, Nico's going to have to panic, and he's going to be like, "Who's my best man?" And at that moment, Michael turns up. I'm right here, mate.
There you go. Look at that. The drama, man. The scene is set.
Oh, beautiful.
I see you have made your decision.
Yes.
It is a shame.
You'll understand in time.
The face starts to ripple and disappears.
Can I share? Let's share with him the plan for the best man, so he knows that at least we've made the better choice.
Yeah, he understands what you were saying.
He understands the narrative arc.
So yeah, you all get loaded up onto the into the caravan and start to set off to the temple. Right, look, should we have a quick break there? That makes the most sense narratively. I know it's not been that long, but
Okay.
let's pause that.